Abraham prepared 3 measures of meal for his angelic guests. On the 3rd day, the land, 3rd day of creation, the land, what did it do? Did it sink? It rose out from the water on the 3rd day. A hint to something other that would rise up from the earth on the 3rd day, and that is our Lord Yeshua, who rose from the grave. On the 3rd day. It's connected to Gimmel. Why? Because the second that camel rises, there is a king sitting on it. This is why it could not have been on the 2nd day. This is why it could not have been on the 4th day. Messiah had to raise on the 3rd day because that is connected to the letter Gimmel, which is when the king rises to give something. Yeshua raised 3 people from the dead. It's all connected. There are 3 great pilgrimage feasts. Did you know that? What are they? Unleavened bread, Sukkot, and Shavuot. That's right. 3 great pilgrimage feasts. And then I like this one. At the giving of the Torah on Mount Sinai, Israel said 3 times all that Yahweh has said we will do. And by the way, this is before they heard it. So listen, Moses, whatever he tells you on the mountain, we will do it. And you know what was amazing? This is actually in this week's Torah portion. I love this. In Exodus, I believe it's, what was it? Devarim chapter 3, if I recall. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Deuteronomy chapter 3, I believe it says that after they say this, everything that we'll say, that he says we will do, Yahweh says, man, if they would just stay like this. Their attitudes are so good. If they would only be like this always. That's the King James, the 2nd version. But that's exactly what he's saying if you read it. And I pointed it out to my kids this morning, and I said, kids, this shows that Yahweh has a sense of humor. And it proves that he knows all things. Because he already sees all the times that you're going to mess up, and he says, man, if they would only keep this attitude now. How many of you have been like me, that we refuse to do anything until we see it, understand it, dissect it, and he proves it and puts it up on a billboard, not just any billboard, but a new digital billboard. We don't believe him. We don't really have faith today. We say we believe in Jesus. We believe in Yeshua. We believe in the Creator, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. But do we really want to do what he says to do, even if we don't know what it is? That is the kind of faith that it takes to please the Father, because when he said, I wish that this was where they would be, that is exactly a huge big red flag that says this pleases Papa. Faith is what pleases the Father. Faith can only be found in those that are not exactly sure, they do anyway. Come and join us as we travel back in time 4,000 years ago to discover exactly where the holidays of Christmas, Easter, and even Valentine's Day come from. Why do we celebrate the birth of Jesus on December 25th? Whose birthday really is on December 25th? Where did we come up with December 25th? Where did the star on top of the Christmas tree come from? Where did the Christmas tree itself come from? Where did St. Nicholas come from? Are we sure that St. Nicholas even existed? Have you ever wondered where the famous phrase, ho, 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 comes from? It comes from the late 1600s when they used to have plays, and before the devil would come on stage, he would announce himself by saying, ho, ho, ho. Did you know that original Santa's elves weren't little guys that made toys? They were Krampus demons that would punish the children if they weren't good for that year, while St. Nicholas would give them gifts if they were good. Who is the Easter Bunny? Where did we get Easter eggs from? Why do we celebrate Easter on the first Sunday after the vernal equinox? Did you know that Christmas was illegal in the United States until the mid-1800s? Can we celebrate these holidays according to the Bible? This is by far the most popular video on the internet on the history of Christmas and Easter. This video has changed hundreds of thousands of people's lives. and it will change your life too.